If you're going to let your dog sniff and explore, you've actually got to take the pressure off the lead and let them do it. So make your call early. Is my dog allowed to go that direction? This way. And if not, they should. You've got to turn the head. Ideally, you don't need the lead and they follow your body instead. Come on, this way. Good girl. That's it. And then if you're going to let them go to whatever it is, let them go. Follow them. Quicken your pace if you need to. So see how loose this lead is? Good girl, Ruby. So I'm taking her to the trees to have a sniff. I don't want her to feel any restriction. So in amongst all these new dogs, if I start pulling on the lead, she's going to get really stressed out. So I'm going with her at her pace, so the lead is always loose. I'm always in a position that if anything, like see here, come on, I don't want her behind that tree because I can't manage her effectively. And here again, I'll just pull her back and take the pressure off the lead. If I'm going into a greeting with a dog, I'm very mindful of where my feet are. I'm not as worried about where she is. I want to know that I'm ahead of her. So if something goes funny, see how I'm ahead of her, I can pull the head out of it quickly. I'll see what she does with this pretend dog. Good girl, very good. Yep. So I'm trying to make her comfortable, feel very free and relaxed, and I'll position myself so that if anything happens, I can get her head out of it quickly. Ruby, this way. And if I say this way, good, I'll move and tap until she actually this way. Good. Good. Good girl. She has to complete what I ask you to do. Good dogs. Good, Mila. Good, Ruby. Good girl. This way. Come on. Like that. So I was ahead of it. Enough. Enough. Mila. Hard when I'm... Mila. Good, Ruby. Good, Ruby. Ruby didn't really do anything wrong there. I probably panicked a bit. Good girl. Good. So I'm just not sure how she'll cope with the intensity of Mila. Good girl, Curly. Good, Curly. Good, good girl. Well done. Good girl. I don't normally film during these types of things, but I think she's cool. Good girl. Good. Good. Oh, Curly's going to have a play, which is awesome. I'm going to stop filming just so I can be certain, because Ruby's only new. Come on, Ruby! Yay! Good girl! And I don't want Curly to go completely bonkers yet, because Mila's out as well, and Mila's not as familiar with the rules. So Virgin Island, no problem. Mila doesn't quite listen 100%, so I don't want any hectic play just yet, but that was pretty good, really. I think Ruby would have been fine with Mila. I jumped the gun a bit there, but at least it doesn't matter. We'll work it up, won't we? Ruby, sit. Ruby needs to learn to do what she's asked the first time. Good. Sit. Good girl, Ruby. Okay, good girl. That's it. Good. Nice. This is Mila. She's typical of a Frenchie. Little bit in your face sometimes when they play. Good girl. Good, Ruby. Curly, you're a delight. Curly doesn't have a mean bone in her body. She doesn't have any teeth either. So she's... So that's what I mean. Curly's just playing, and because Ruby's new... Sit. Good. Sit. Because Ruby's new, I don't 100% know she can cope with that level of excitement. Good, Ruby. So just going to step in between here and there, because Curly doesn't always listen, even though, but she has good intentions, and so does Ruby probably. But I don't know how good Ruby's impulse control is. Good girl around really fast dogs. So we keep it steady, don't we? Don't we, girls? Look at Isla's trying to get a treat. Ruby. Ruby, sit. Good girl. Good, Mila. Okay, good girl. This way. Good girl. Good girl. That's it. Nice. Good girls. Good girl. Good girly. Good boy. Oh, Mila. Good girl, Curly. Good girl, Curly. Good girl, Mila. Good, Ruby. Good girl. Good, Ruby. Good girl, Ruby. Good. Well done. Good girl. That's it. Stop. Stop. Good. Okay, let's go. This way. Good girl. Well done. Good girl. Come on, away from that one. Good girl. This way. This way. Good girl. Well done. This way. Good girl. Yay, Mila! What you doing? Packing? Good girl. Hey, Isla. Good girl. You two are so cute. Good, Ruby. Oh, good girl. Good girl. That's it. Come on. Good Ruby. Good Ruby. This way. Good. Come on this way. Good girl. This way. This way. Good girl. Come on. Come on, Ruby. Good girl. Good. This way. Good girl.